welcome back to In the Garden. I am joined with Austin from Grange Co-op, and today we're talking about planting fall bulbs like your daffodils and your tulips. Beautiful flowers, by the way. These are just so cute to garden. So how do we start? What do we need to know about planting these type of flowers?
All right, so yes, we plant these in the fall and they will not emerge until next spring. When planting bulbs, it's essential that you plant them to the depth that is recommended on the back of these packages. That's really going to help your bulbs thrive and do well. As well as when you plant them, when you dig that hole, throw in some bone meal or even just an all-purpose fertilizer. It's important that these fall bulbs, that they get enough phosphorus. It's going to help them develop their roots over the fall and winter months before emerging and blooming in the spring.
All right, and of course, you plant them in the fall so they get watered on by the rain.
Yes, they can pretty much survive and grow off of just the natural rain and snow and other precipitation that falls.
Great, awesome. So I noticed that, we have a lot of bulbs in here. When you're planting them, does one bulb equal one flower or a bunch of flowers? How does that work? So
one bulb pretty much is just one plant. Each plant can bloom a couple times. I mean, a lot of the time they do only bloom once, but tulips and especially daffodils, they can bloom up to 5 blooms per plant, which is great. And then tulips, typically you're looking at 1, maybe 2 or 3 if you're lucky.
All right. Is there anything else we need to highlight about planting your fall bulbs?
Yeah, so when you plant your fall bulbs, so after they're done blooming in the spring, they can kind of look a little ugly. There's just a couple leaves sticking out of the ground. It might even appear as a weed. So in that case, what you can do is you can plant something like pansies or violas on top of these bulbs when you plant them. That way in the spring, after the fall bulbs are done blooming, they look kind of ugly. They're kind of covered up by the beautiful blooms that we have on our pansies or violas or whatever other flower that you want to plant above them. It is important though that you do plant a flower that is winter hardy, meaning it's not going to be killed or harmed by frost. Just that way they're still alive when spring comes around. Awesome,
great. Well, if you guys want to plant some fall flowers, you can head to a Grange Co-op store. Of course, you can head to our website at kdrv.com. Thank you so much for joining us in the garden.